Okay, I'm back again to talk about my learning style. I did the learningstylesonline.com and answered a bunch of questions to figure out what my learning style is. I have to say it's really interesting because I'm pretty balanced in most areas. Um, the style that's most difficult for me is solitary. Ah, reading's clearly not one of my styles. Um, I can't. It doesn't necessarily work for me. I usually need some sort of commotion or something going on in the background to distract me and keep it from being completely mundane. Um, I my strongest place is social. That's what makes online learning kind of interesting because it doesn't allow me the same social connections that I have when I'm in the classroom. And I know that when I've tried online courses before, I've struggled. Uh, but I like them. I like them. I like them because I don't have to necessarily bump into people in the hall. Because, like, in this weird, what is burning? In this weird space in my mind, I feel like um I want to be present when I'm present, but I want to be away when I'm away, and I don't want the two to interact necessarily. And so when you're in an academic situation where you're like walking halls of a college, you know, for me it can kind of make it hard at times for um I don't know, it just kind of causes anxiety for me. Um, physical, visual, it all makes sense. Like everything that I've learned over in life usually was because I either physically did it and worked my way through it, or I, you know, watched somebody do it multiple times. Um, I had two babies in my life that I helped to start breathing again. Um, and they were both when I was young. Once I was like 16 or 17, and the other one was my godson when I was 19. Um, the first one, little girl, she was like 2 or 3. She had choked on a Cheerio, and her mom, we lived in like an apartment building, and her mom came running down the hall screaming that her child wasn't breathing. And I'd never had any formal training, but I'd watched so many shows and watched so many things that had talked about how to do CPR and how to like um deal with young children if you thought they might be choking on something. And so I just, because I had seen it so many times, I just mimicked what they did. And then when we got the Cheerio, I got the Cheerio out of her mouth. Um, the other thing is the other time was my godson, who at 6 weeks, his mom came. I heard her screaming, and they were banging on my door, and he had stopped breathing. And we couldn't breathe. Like he just stopped breathing, and she like brings a stiff, you know, baby to me. He was like 3 weeks old, and um, we like kept. I was like, well, did the boys put something in his mouth? Like asking these questions as I'm trying to get my finger in the baby's mouth, and the baby's jaw is completely clenched. And so as I have my finger like in the back part trying to get in between his jaw, I'm telling mommy to pinch the baby behind the arm. And at the same time, the EMTs are coming in, and they just stood by and they watched me, and they just let me do what I was gonna do. And I was like, keep pinching him, keep pinching it. It's okay if you bruise him. He's just a, yeah, he's a baby, but that's all that hurts. You pinch yourself, that hurts. And I remember they were just like, you did the right thing. They were like, you did exactly the right thing. It was like a really big deal for me when he let out this little whimper and then started having this really soft cry. And it kind of makes me emotional now because I had a similar thing happen with my youngest son. When he was little, he kept having this thing where he would stop breathing, and it scared the crap out of me and his dad. And like, the doctor's like, put the baby on the back, put the baby on the back. And every time we put him on the back, he would stop breathing. And we'd be like, we can't put him on the back because he stopped breathing. And I just looked at his dad and I was like, look, I have older kids. I have 5 older kids. I said, I've never put my babies on their back. And you know what? I'm not going to start now. I was like, I'm going to put him on his side. I'm going to put him on his stomach. His head, his neck is strong enough that he can pick up his head. We'll put him in warm pajamas and no covers, but I'm not putting him on his back. And then it just kept getting, like, it just kept being worse and worse, especially, as he got, like, it started when he was really little, but then it got worse when he was, like, a little older. And so, and, like, now he was, like, choking on stuff. And so at, like, 3.5 weeks or something, we went to the hospital. And it turns out he had laryngomalacia. And I'm going to tell you now, the moment I heard that and the moment I heard what was going on, and understood what was going on, it all was familiar to me. And I got to call my girlfriend and be like, is this what he had? Is this what my godson had when he was little? But I knew enough to not take no for an answer. And it has to do with how I learn, because how I see things, how I've moved through life. All of that stuff has been really, really important for my learning style. And I plan to use that as much as I can in my learning for school. I'm really good. I know I'm really good at doing things like watching videos and finding different types of videos, finding different types of activities to play on, like games to play online, to try to help me be better at the classes that I need to take. I really do plan on incorporating Khan Academy because I feel like there's a lot that they have there to offer me. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it as much as I'd like to, but I plan on making it more of a central part of my learning, an extension of my learning. And just talking to people, just having conversation with people. I really do need to have a video chat with people at the school. I think that's going to really help me along the way. So, all right, I talk a lot, so all of my videos are going to be so long, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think I kind of answered my learning style. Your car? Hold on, and you're not shoveling the driveway. You're moving things out of the way so Dad can plow. Please. Please.
Look.
Thank you.
We've done most of the driveway.
Okay. Okay. I'm not moving my car right this moment. Okay? All right, close my door. You're letting the heat out. And welcome to my life. And every once in a while, even though I don't like studying alone, I will put some headphones on, listen to some music, drown everything out, and knock out some work. So there are those times. All right, thank you very much. I think I got everything answered, kind of, sort of. I don't know, I ramble. It's just me. This is how I do. All right, thanks. Bye.